Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to issue 40, yes folks, issue 40 of Build the 1967 Mustang Eleanor from Gone in 60 Seconds, and this is from the wonderful folks over at Fanhome. Now, if you'd like to build this yourself, head over to this link, which is also in the description below, all the way over there. Head over to the Fanhome website and get yourself a subscription to the iconic 1/8 scale Eleanor from that movie. Now, in this issue, if you remember rightly, last time we put in the middle chassis section. In this kit, we are going to assemble the two parts of the transmission shaft, which is here in this package. Okay, we're going to be putting that together. So there's a breakdown of the pieces, the two halves of the shaft, and also the screws that you should have got with this issue. Okay. Also, it's showing you on your model where you're going to be working. Okay. That's what we're going to be up to. Nice and simple. We're just popping the two halves together, like so. And then we'll be putting the screws in to screw them together, like so. Laying it underneath the car, and then dropping in some screws from above to pull it up into place, okay? And that's what we'll end up with when we're finished, okay? So that's what we're going to go up to. But I'm going to modify mine. I'm going to paint it. So I should do that in this episode as well, okay? So that's what we're going to be up to. So I'll just put that at the back so that I can see what I'm doing. We'll grab the bits, and we'll have a lookykins at what we can do with it. So here's the two halves of the shaft, and here's all the screws that we've got. And it's PS12s and PS5, okay? So let's empty them out. Like that. Plastic in the bin there, and PSO5. Let's grab them as well. Like that. Get them all out, and then we'll put the remainder in the bag when we're done. Right, so it's saying to us put A and B together. So this is A, the top one with the front part on it, and obviously the other part is part B, okay? So we'll drop them together like so, just like that. And then you'll be screwing these pieces together, just like that. But what I'm going to do on mine as well is I'm going to put a bit of glue on as well, okay? Just to really bond it down, just because that's what I want to do. And I'll just run that along the edges, okay? The only reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to be sanding it and then painting it to get rid of the seam. It's a KA.Models thing, basically. So I'm going to put plenty of it on because I want it to ooze out, because the kit's own plastic will become a filler. That's the theory, okay? So just put that to one side for a minute now. Then we can drop it all back together like so. And then obviously as the screws go in, it's going to pull all of this together, folks, okay? So the screws we want are the PS12s. So let's get a tiny screwdriver, like so. Teensy-wincy bit of oil. And then we'll put them together. Just like that. There you go. Same again. Just like that. And then last but not least, put the last one in at the back. Again, a little bit of oil, just helps. Helps locate the screw. Like so. There you go. And then we can run our finger along now this bead. Just like that. Get rid of all of that. Same the other side. And that now is ready for a quick sandykins, okay? Start whopping on a bit of lead belcher, I think. Just give this a bit of colour. Right, so let's get ready to put that in. So let's put the chassis on the bench, like so. This is what we had on the last issue, if you remember, folks. And I've been ahead and put the first coats of paint on the prop shaft, or the transmission shaft. Now you've got a key on it, okay? So you want to spin it so that the key is going to go in that vertical slot in the front of the diff there, just like so, okay? And then you want to twist it so that these lugs then end up pointing downwards, okay? So just give it a little gentle twist, like so. And I'll just drop it into place, like that, okay? And then grab one of your screws. Now these were PS12s, so we grab one of them and put a bit of oil in it. And then from the other side, we'll screw that into the plastic of the transmission shaft. I'm going to do the front one first, just so that I've got a bit of purchase on there. So hold in the tip, let's spin it up and drop the first screw in just there. And that'll start pulling that shaft up now. Like that. I can let go of it now because the other hole is just underneath there. Okay, so we'll grab that screw like so, and I can go back underneath and weather the transmission shaft later on in the build. I should just go along and I should put a little bit of oil stains on there, things like that, just to weather it up a little bit and make it look a bit more real. Just my own preference. There you go. So that now should have pulled that shaft in. So let's spin it upside down. And there you go, look at that. And that's what just putting that little bit of colour in has done for me. It's just popped it out from the background there. And then I'll go along, I'll put a little bit of panel liner in there. And that'll just go round and that will highlight any of these little nooks and crannies, folks, okay? So that's what will happen on that. I'll just give it a little shake. And what it does is it just brings a little bit of colour in. Just goes round the edges there. Any excess will then wick off, but it will just highlight this, give it a little bit more of a metallic look to it. So that's what I'm after doing, folks, okay? So we'll do quite a bit of that. And then any excess that you don't want, just hit with a cotton bud. Q-tip if you're in America, like that, and then just dab it where you want it and take it off where you don't, okay? So that's roughly what that'll do, and it'll just start bringing this out and highlighting it and giving it just a little bit of differentiation, okay? So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it'll end up giving me this type of effect all the way along there, okay? But that's this issue done for now. That's what you should end up with, your transmission shaft in place. So I look forward to seeing you in the next issue. Remember, if you'd like to grab this for yourself and build along with me, click this link way down there. Head over to the Fanhome website and subscribe to this beautiful 1/8 scale Mustang. Until the next one, stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now. Thanks.